Hello, Andrea. Good
Hi.
evening. Hello, good evening.
Good
Hello,
evening.
Mr. Gamero. Welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening. How's your day going so far?
More or less.
More or less? Why more or less?
Okay, this week was very stressful. But
Okay.
this day it's more easy.
It's easier. It's easier. Okay, good.
Easier.
Cardona, how about you, Miss Cardona? How was your day today? Busy? Relax? Andrea?
Busy, coach.
Okay. So why busy? What are your main activities?
I am human resource.
Okay.
Yeah, and my day is so bad today because all the activities. I don't know how do you say requieren.
Require. All the activities require.
Require.
Require. Let me write it here in the chat. Yes, you write it like requiere, right? Requiere, but you pronounce like requiere, require. Andrea, say it. Require.
Require.
Again.
Okay.
Require. That is a require. Yes, it's a require, or you, for example, you can put it like this one.
Require.
Requirement. But then you can put it like requirement. A requirement is como like a requerimiento. Right. One of the requirements.
Requirement.
Yes. Requirement. Yes. Requerimiento, or like, for example,
Requirement.
when you apply for a position in a company, they tell you, okay, one of the requirements is English, right? You need to speak English. That's requirement number one. Requirement number two, you need to know about computers, right? And you had another requirement, you need to have schedule flexibility, right? You need to have time. Yes. So that's the word require. And as a noun is a requirement.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good. So everybody's here. We got Sophie. Sophie's back. Welcome back, Sophie. We've been missing you, Sophie. Nah, it was only yesterday, right? Sophie.
Hello. Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome back. Busy or still on your way?
I'm still on my way.
Driving. You're driving right now. No?
Yes, I'm driving now.
Yeah, I can hear the like the directions, right? Like
yes.
Yeah, I can hear that. Yes, good. Very nice. Yeah, be careful. Yes, be careful, especially with this traffic.
Yes.
We really have, yes,
Of course.
we gotta be careful, right? Especially driving. Yes, but nowadays that's the way. Good. Welcome back. So let me see. Even let me see. James is here. Good. Welcome, James. I hope you can listen, or maybe you're going home. Did you watch the video that I sent you? I sent you a short video. No? To the group?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Mariela did. How about the rest? Xavier, did you watch the video? I sent you a short video a few minutes ago.
Yes, teacher, I saw I saw the video.
I saw the video. Okay, good. And let me see. Natalie, how about you? Did you see it? Oh, Natalie got disconnected. Okay. Mr.
Sorry,
Gamero,
sorry.
yeah. Yes. Did you? Did you watch it? Yes. I don't know why,
No,
but
I don't.
I didn't.
I didn't.
didn't. Yes. I don't know why, but the people can listen. You can listen me, right? When I remove the headphones, people can listen to me, but when I played a video, they cannot listen. So that's why I sent you the video for you to watch it and understand, because we will talk about that today. I know that we are talking about like a shooter, like ARA and have better, but also we have like formal requests, right? When we speak, remember that we talked about yesterday, we talked about like etiquettes, right? How to be polite. What is polite? What is polite?
For example, when I say, would you mind?
Okay, very good, right? The expression "would you mind" is very polite. It's very for example, here, educated, right? It's very educated. Polite is very educated when you are very kind, right? Amability. You have a lot of amability when you speak. For example, how would you tell someone, imagine that you go to a restaurant. Let's say that you go to a restaurant and you want to use one of the chairs from the other table. How would you ask that person? Saber, how would you ask for the other chair to the other person? That's
It could be,
uh-huh.
I think, would you mind to pass me the chair, or I don't know how to say to.
Okay, but you have the idea. Very nice. Good. Yeah, and how, for example, in sometimes in our language, in Spanish, we're not formal. We're not polite. We just do it, right? Yes. We don't say, hey, la puedo tomar, right? That's it. That's what we say in Spanish. And but it's not really polite. So today we're gonna practice a little bit of being polite, and also not only polite, and also some kind of when we have some here. Let me see. Request. A request. What is a request? Mariela, what is a request? What is a request? Send the request.
Obligation?
It's different. Obligation is different, but yeah, request. For example, let me see. Let me ask you, Mariela.
Requerimiento.
That is require, but this is request. When you request something, for example, right now, imagine I'm working here in my office. Actually, this is my office. And then I said, Xavier, my brother, right? Hey, I need water. I need to drink water. Xavier, could you bring me water, please? I'm thirsty. I need to drink water. That is a request. I am requesting Xavier to do something for me. Understand? No? Let me give another example. A request is like maybe, let me see. Okay, Eunice, imagine Eunice, a request. You live in Ilopango, right?
Yes.
Okay, Eunice, I am from Ilopango as well. Imagine that we live in the same place, but Eunice, sorry, Eunice, but today my car broke down. I don't have car. right? Can you give me a ride to Ilopango?
Okay, solicitar.
Uh-huh. So
Pedir.
that a
Solicitar.
request, right? I am
Una
requesting.
petición.
Exactly, yeah. It's like a petition, right? Or like permission sometimes. I am requesting Eunice to give me a ride to Ilopango. So what would you say, Eunice? Yes or no? Would you give me a ride? Sorry, but
Maybe.
no. Maybe, right? Maybe. Did you hear that? Maybe that is no.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yes. Okay. But how do we ask? That is the word polite. You need to use the correct. You don't say, for example, hey, Eunice, give me right. No, right? That is like an order. We can't. Hey, Eunice, for example, take me home. No, you can't. You have to be polite. And that's why I sent you the video, and it's about being polite. And also, that's about requests, and we will talk about here, just to give an idea, invitations. When you invite someone, an invitation, right? You have to be formal and polite as well. Invitations. What kind of invitations? Give me an example of invitations. What could be an example of an invitation? Give me one example.
Would you mind come to my house?
Uh-huh.
to
But what is the
watch-
invitation? Netflix.
Yes.
A Netflix invitation. Okay. A Netflix invitation. All right. Maybe, right? I don't know. Good. All right. Invitations. Good. What other invitations? Everybody, invitations, normal invitations. What are some examples of invitations? Have your audio ready. Tell me. I know that if I ask you, you're gonna answer me, but just tell me without me asking you directly. Tell me, what are some examples? Okay. So James, he said, going to the park. Hey, would you mind going to the park? That is an invitation. Very good. Yes. Thank you. What else? What other invitations?
Would you mind to come to my house to do the homework?
To do homeworks? Okay. All right. Very good. Right now, just give me like the invitation. Like, for example, go to the park, go to the movies, go to the beach. Invitations like that. Simple invitations. What else? Eat tacos. Hey, for example, let's go to eat tacos. I will invite you. Invitation, right? What else? Other invitations? Normal invitations, right? Okay, what else?
Could you mind running with me?
Okay,
Saturday?
like go running is an invitation. Very good. What else? How about the rest? Everybody, I'm waiting for all of you to tell me invitations. A wedding ceremony, right? Someone is getting married. It's an invitation. What else? A birthday party. It's an invitation. What other invitations? Jamin, Christian, Jennifer, Ludwig, Jacqueline, Irene. Oh, Irene said one. Irene said, invite you to eat some tacos. Okay, that's an invitation. What other invitations? Jami,
A baby shower.
let's go to a baby shower.
Invitation.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yes. What else? Thank you. Let's say a trip.
To eat pizza.
Okay, let's go to eat pizza. An invitation. How about, for example, if you have a barbecue at home, right? You are grilling meat, chicken, sausages, right? Let's say a dinner, family dinner or lunch. So you invite people. That's an invitation. What else? Other invitations? Jennifer, Maurice, Sophie, everybody. I want you to tell me some other invitations. No more invitations? Okay, let me call by name. Okay, Jennifer, give me an invitation, an example of an invitation. Jennifer.
I invitation her to go to the gym in the afternoon.
There you go. That's an invitation. Yes, good. Maurice, other invitation.
Do you want to go for a coffee with some viejitas?
A coffee with some viejitas. Okay, no problem. Let's go. Right? Viejitas or peperechas. What do you prefer, Maurice?
You prefer?
What do you prefer? Viejitas or peperechas?
Right.
Honradas. I don't know, right? You decide. Okay. Yes, it's about the bread. Don't take it wrong. Okay, yes. What else? Other invitation. Let's see. Jami, what could be an example of an invitation? Jami?
I don't know why everybody says my invitation.
Your but there are a lot of invitations. Okay.
Oh my God.
Even for example, maybe to
Go to the party,
go to a party. You want to watch movies?
wedding, graduation,
Graduation.
movies, theaters.
Okay, you go to the movies,
Visit
for
the
example.
park,
Go to the
zoo, a
exactly.
trip. No,
See, a lot of
a
invitations.
festival.
Go to a circus. He said, Andrea Cardona, go to a circus. But tell me, it's better to say it verbally. I know that grading is correct, but tell me verbally. Yes, it's good. Going to a circus, or maybe let's go to Consuma, right? When Consuma, I think Consuma, well, that's in August. But other invitations, all right? Playing soccer. Xavier, let's go to play soccer with my friends. That's an invitation. Good, Mr. Gamero. Thursday for friends. Let's go. Good. It's an invitation.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Let's go. Now,
Yes, let's go.
let's go.
On Friday.
We have a lot of invitations on Friday, right? What other invitations? Maybe what? You're going to take a trip. Imagine that you said, I'm gonna go to Ruta de las Flores, for example, right? But I wanna go with friends. So you invite who? Eunice, you invite Mariela, you invite Xavier, good? Go to a place, visit a place, it's an invitation. Or for example, let's say Saturday afternoon, you want to eat something like pupusas, good pupusas. So you invite people and you go to a specific place. A lot of invitations. So that's what we're gonna do today. We will talk about some requests in a formal way, and also some invitations. Some invitations. Example, let me see, let me ask. Okay, Ludwig. Ludwig, can you make an invitation to Natalia? Natalia?
No, would you like to go on camping?
Natalia, what would you say? Natalia, have your audio ready. Yes, don't worry, have your audio ready. Natalia, what would you say?
Sorry,
Natalia?
I don't listen.
I didn't listen. Okay, Ludwig, repeat the invitation. Have your audio is because you go ahead.
Would you like to go on camping?
Natalie? Natalia?
Would you like to go to camping with me?
Yes, but you need to answer to Ludwig. You need to answer. Ludwig is inviting you to go camping, right? Like Natalia, would you like to go camping? We're gonna go to what? Would you like to go camping? And then you accept or you reject. You
Okay.
answer.
Okay. Yes, I would like to go to camping with you.
All right. Yes, let's go, right? There are, and we also give a lot of, or sometimes when you don't want to do something, you give excuses. Excuses. What are some example of excuses? What do you say? When you receive an invitation and you say no, but what are the excuses? Yes, what are the excuses? Uh-huh. Christian, give me, yes, give me one example.
I'm sorry.
I store in my I meeting sí, reunión, ¿verdad?
Meeting.
I have
Sorry.
meeting.
Yeah, sorry, but I have a meeting. I can't. Okay.
I have a meeting.
Yes.
My work.
Exactly. Good. Other excuses. Give me example of excuses.
Sorry, I am sick.
I am sick. Right. Good. I have coronavirus. Nobody will invite you. Okay. Yes. What else?
I don't have internet. Sorry.
Their internet.
I can see that.
Okay. Very good. That's a good excuse. What else? Other excuses.
I have a lot of work.
Very good. Yes. Other excuses.
I am sorry, but I have an appointment previously.
With my doctor, right? Okay. You never visit the doctor. Good. What else? What else? Other excuses. Rocio, Rafael, Irene, Michael. Give me some excuses. What do you normally say when you want to say no to someone?
I sorry, I have to work.
That is the common, right? We have good excuses. A good excuse is like I'm very busy, right? I have a lot of work to do. That is a good excuse, but there are some bad excuses. Bad excuses. Yes.
Or I have take my lunch.
Again?
I have take my lunch.
I had to take my lunch. Okay. A bad excuse, for example, when you invite someone and so sorry, but I don't have clothes to wear. Imagine. No tengo ropa para usar. Yeah, sometimes probably you haven't watched it, right? But that's some bad excuses. What else? Other
I
excuse?
don't have money.
Oh yes, but that's a good one. That's a legendary excuse. I don't have money. Probably yes, probably no. But it depends, right? Depends the activity. Yes, or depends the invitation. Good. What else? Xavier, go ahead. Don't lose the intention.
I'm sorry, but I have in my English class at the same hour.
At the same time, okay. Okay. That's a valid excuse. Good. What else? Rocio, Guerra, Irene, give me excuses. James, excuses. Okay, had to go to the doctor. Huh? What else? Other excuses.
I am sorry, but I have other plans.
Very good. Very good. Yes. Depending the invitations, right? Let me see.
Don't have camera.
Again, I don't have
Camera.
camera. A camera to take pictures? The audio, you are in mute.
No, it's another word.
Uh-huh. What is it? What are you trying to say?
I can't remember. Next.
I don't have camera. Okay.
No, that's the word.
Sorry, I have to take care of my nephews.
My nephews, I had to take care of my nephews, right? Yes, sorry, but imagine that you sometimes it's like a common invitation, right? No other intentions, like for example, I don't have a car.
Yes, that work.
I don't have a
That's
car.
work. Yeah.
Exactly, right? I don't have a car. Or could be an example, you invite, for example, Jamie, like, hey, Jamie, let's go to eat some pupusas on Saturday. And you said, sorry, I'm married, right? Directly, right? That is a very strong excuse. But sometimes it's just a normal invitation, right? But it depends the invitation and the person. Yes.
I don't have shoes to go.
I don't have shoes to go. Okay, that's a really it's
Invitation.
it's a bad excuse, right? I don't have
I can
shoes.
say,
Uh-huh.
I can say, sorry, I have no money.
Yes, that's correct. Yes, Jennifer? What did you say, Jennifer?
And Natalie,
Okay, Natalie, uh-huh.
I said, sorry, I have no money.
I don't have money, right? But don't worry, I will pay for everything. I don't like people to invite me. Don't worry, we're friends. Yeah, but I don't like friends to invite me. Yeah, it's okay.
I am not in my mood.
I'm not in my mood. Okay, it's good. Yeah, especially for example, it's more common when girls they don't want to accept an invitation from a guy, from a boy, right? Xavier will tell Natalie, Natalie, let's go to the movies on Wednesday. Remember, Wednesday's 2 for 1, right? And Natalie, sorry, but I'm very busy. I had to work on Wednesday. Okay, how about Thursday, right? Thursday after work. No, after work, I'm sorry, but I have a lot of homework from the university. Okay, Friday in the morning? You don't work on Friday. Yes, but I'm sorry. I have to clean the house, do the dishes, and wash my clothes. Okay. Saturday, how about Saturday, right? Nobody works on Saturday. No, I'm sorry. I have a meeting with my best friends. Okay. Good. Sunday in the morning. No, Sunday in the morning is for the family, right? To share with my mom, with my father. Okay. Sunday in the afternoon. Sorry, it's the time that I go to church. I go to the church on Saturday on the afternoon. A lot of excuses. Sorry, Xavier. She said no. But there are good and there are bad excuses. And that's what we're gonna do today. I know that we have something pending, but I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. Just give me 1 second. I sent you, no, first I think I'm gonna show you something else, not this one. This video. What was the video about? Do you remember the video that I sent you? No? Let's do something. I'm gonna give you a few time. Let's say I'm gonna give you like let me see, 4 minutes, so you can listen. You can listen that video and then and tell me what it is. Let me give you time. Let me send you individually for 5 minutes, and then you watch that video. Okay. I'm gonna send you for 4 to 5 minutes. Listen to the video. Watch the video. I want to everybody watch the video and then tell me what it is. Understand the video. Okay. Accept the invitation and go individually and listen to that video because we need to understand that part today. Go ahead. Everybody accept the invitation for 5 minutes and then you return. Okay. Don't disconnect. Just go and accept the invitation. Andrea, Rafael, Peter, Michael, everybody, accept the invitation and listen to the video. James, if you can go and listen to the video, please do. Mariela, Andrea, James, Andrea, Cardona. Hello, Andrea. Good. Did you listen to it? Eric is coming. Okay, did you understand the video? Let's see, Eunice, do you understand the video?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Okay, let me see, Irene, do you understand the video? A little, okay, good. Rafael? Clear? Is it clear, Rafael?
Hello.
The video, did you understand the video?
Yes. Well, mine, and do you mean if are used by sentence with permissions? If you can give permission for some time, or if
For
you
someone, yes, to give
you
permission.
need, ask permission for.
Yes. So yeah, that's correct. So we need, the video is about 2 sentences. What is the first sentence? What is the first sentence? What is the video about? What is the first sentence or expression?
Would you mind?
Would you mind?
Yeah, remember that we don't say would. Every time that is would. Would you mind, right? The expression is would you mind? Would you mind, right? Would you mind? So this is a very a formal request. This is a formal request. When I say would you mind, okay, it's like when I say, for example, like into Spanish, like this one. Good. Into Spanish, right? Into Spanish. Would you mind helping me with my homework? Example, right? Would you mind giving me right? Would you mind lending me $20? Sorry, but I don't have money. Would you mind lending me $20? Good. We use it when we are requesting something. And you use would you mind when you request. What is request? What is request again?
Petición.
Es una petición, exactly, right? You use would you mind when you are asking another person to do something for you. So that's the expression would you mind. For example, let me see. I don't understand, let's say mathematics, right? I don't understand mathematics. So I will ask Mr. Gamero, sorry for the Spanish, but you will say, ¿te importaría ayudarme? Mr. Gamero, ¿le importaría ayudarme? Okay, con esto, no entiendo. ¿Te importaría ayudarme? How would you create that sentence? Mr. Gamero?
Would you mind helping?
Would you mind help me? Okay, good. But according to the video, when you use would you mind, what happened to the verb? The verb?
In ing.
Exactly, right? Always the verb must be in ing. This is not progressive, but it's the structure, right? So in this case, okay, yeah, sorry for that Spanish. Okay, good. So, Mr. Gamero, what would be the correct example? Would you mind
Helping.
helping me? Helping me. Yes. Would you mind helping me? Okay. For example, if I ask, let me see, I need ride to my house. How would you ask? Maurice, how would you ask ride to someone? Would you mind, for example, give me ride to my house? Elizabeth. Good. Let me see here. Ludwig, is that correct? Would you mind give me a ride to my house? Ludwig?
Would you mind giving right to my house?
Is it correct? Would you mind give me a ride to my house?
No.
No, right? No, right?
Giving me.
No, because
Giving. Yes, Maurice?
with ing form.
ing form, correct. Always. Would you mind? Es como te importaría darme right, right? Yes, would you mind? Exactly. Good. Another example could be, let me see. Would you mind tell, let me see, tell your boss about it? Good. Is this correct? Would you mind tell your boss about it?
No.
No? What is it?
Would you mind telling your boss about it?
Exactly. Would you mind telling? Okay. For example, let me see here. Another example is like, would you mind, let me see, here, good. Let me see, is this correct? Would you mind turn down the music, please? It's too loud. Can you like lower it a little bit? Is that correct? No?
No.
What is the correct?
Mind turning down the music?
Turning down, exactly, right? Would you mind turning down, right? Turning down is como like reduce the volume, right? Some people are listening like loud music and someone's gonna tell you, hey, excuse me, would you mind turning down the music, please? Like reduce the volume, reduce the volume. And I am asking a request to another person. Yes? Let me see here. $20. Okay. I have a question for you here. Let me see. Michael, would you mind lending me $20? The sentence is correct or incorrect?
I don't know, teacher. I don't see the box. Box?
Box? What is the meaning of box?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
Who can help me with that? What is box?
I don't know box.
Money.
It's money, right? It's money. It's basically money, but in an informal way, like for example, in an informal way would be like I know that this is formal and informal. Box is like when you said dollars, but like when you say, hey, tenés 20 bolas, como estés, 20 bolas, right? That is not correct, but we understand, right? The meaning. This case is $20. Box equal dollar. So, but my question here is like, would you mind lending me $20? Is it correct or incorrect? It's correct or incorrect?
Correct.
It's correct, right? So this is when I have, you use this one when I'm making a request. When I'm making a request, when I am telling another person to do something for me, yes? For example, another example could be maybe, another example could be like, would you mind? Imagine that you are in one exam and you tell another person, hey, would you mind passing me the answer? Right? You're like, would you mind passing me the answer? It's like, give me the answer, but in a formal way, right? Passing me the answer when you are like, when you're trying to cheat. So that is, would you mind, right? When we request something or an invitation, could be a request or when you have an invitation, when you invite someone or something, right? For example, I would say, let me see, I would say, Irene, would you mind going with me to the beach? Would you mind going with me to the beach? Would you mind going with me to the beach? Irene? It's an invitation. An invitation is, would you mind going with me to the beach?
I don't travel. I am sorry, but I don't like driving at night.
But don't worry, we can go in the morning, Sunday in the morning.
Another day, maybe.
Saturday in the morning, no problem. Okay, look for any excuse, not a problem. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I will. Yes, that's a good excuse, right? Yes, I will let you know later, right? And that's no. That is a no answer. Okay, but the invitation here is like, would you mind going with me to the beach, right?
Okay.
And one of the things like you need to as in this case you need to be careful. For example, when you answer, the way that you answer. Okay, the way that you answer. In this case, if your answer is positive, you need to say it in negative. If your answer is negative, you need to say it in positive. Did you understand that part?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
What did I say? Okay, sorry for this, right? But I need to clarify this. La pregunta es, ¿te importaría? Si usted dice sí, entonces sí le importa. La respuesta es negativa para la otra persona. Si yo le digo, por ejemplo, ¿te importaría ayudarme? Sí. Fíjate que estoy ocupado. Ok, sorry, right? Sí. Significa, si usted responde con un yes, es un no para la otra persona. Pero si usted dice, si la respuesta quiere ser positiva, usted le dice no, no hay problema. Entonces sí para la otra persona. No sé si me entiende. Do you understand that part? Do you?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, great. Yeah, sorry for that explanation, but we can give some example, like whenever you have a question like, would you mind? You can say like, sure, right? Right? You can say, sure. Or you can use expressions like, of course, of course. You can use expressions like, certainly, certainly, right? Or another expression like a not at all, right? Not at all, not at all. Or other expressions like this one, go ahead. You can also say, be my guest. Sure, do it.
No.
Do it. Not a problem. Okay. So in this case, we don't say yes and we don't say no. We only give some examples. Like for example, here I would say that Natalia, would you mind helping me with my homework? Sorry, but I don't understand. What will be the answer? Natalia? Natalia? Hello, Natalia? Okay, let me change. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Natalia, what is it? I'm asking you, for example, would you mind helping me with my homework? What would you say?
Oh, yes, of course.
But if you say yes, it's no. Recuerda que si usted me contesta con yes, significa que sí le importa, o sea, es un no para mí. Understand?
No, sure.
Porque la pregunta es como, ¿te importaría ayudarme? Sí, fíjate que ahorita estoy ocupado, right? Entonces, para mí, si usted contesta con un sí, es un no para mí. Por eso se utilizan estas expresiones, right? These expressions, para like, sure, of course,
no problem.
certainly, right? Not at all. Go ahead. Oh, be my guest. Sure, do it. Not a problem. Yes, right? So you use this expression when you want to say yes. Do you have any questions here with this one? Vocabulary questions? No?
I have a question.
Yes. Yes, Ludwig, tell me.
What is the difference? Would you mind and would you like?
It's almost, well, it's a little bit different when you said, would you mind is like a request. And would you like is an offer. And when I say, for example, here, like,
Would you like a coffee?
Would you like, right? And then when I say, would you like, so in this case, it's an offer. I offer something to another person. Like, for example, Ludwig, and would you like coffee or orange juice? Orange juice, please. Okay, good. Let me see. Another example could be like, Ludwig, let's say, would you like chicken or meat? A chicken, please. Okay, all right. Would you like to play soccer or basketball? Oh, soccer. So it's an offer. It's like an invitation. But when you say mind, would you mind? Es a request. Es una solicitud que uno hace a la otra persona de una manera formal, right? This is polite. I don't know, Ludwig, is that okay? It's clear?
Thanks. Yes.
Okay, yes. So yeah, would you like is like an offer. But normally with these questions, we don't say yes or no. We say sure, of course, certainly, not at all, right? Por ejemplo, alguien le dice, ¿te importaría darme raya a mi casa? No, para nada. No, not at all. Come with me, right? For example, someone's going to say, go ahead. What is go ahead? What is the meaning of adelante, right? Adelante, claro. For example, yo le puedo decir, ¿le importaría what? Let me ask you, would you mind speaking Spanish? I'm sorry, speaking English only? And someone said, sure, not a problem, right? Good. So, but go ahead, be my guest. How about be my guest? What is that? When I say be my guest. What is be my guest?
It's like será un placer.
Yeah, it's como, yes, it will be a pleasure. Or like, for example, someone's gonna ask you like, hey, let me see, would you mind?
Me parece.
Yes, it's really similar, yes.
O sería un gusto.
Sería un gusto, sería un gusto. Alguien le hace una solicitud, usted, be my guest, sería un placer, es un gusto, pase adelante, o hágalo, right? I don't know. For example, let me see, here, would you, yeah, let me think about one. Would you mind helping me? Oh, sure, yes, not a problem. Well, be my guest. But we use a lot of expressions, but we never say yes or no. We don't. That is with, this case is only with would you mind? But we have the other one, which is do you mind if? That's a different story. So then we have here, do you mind if? So what is the difference here? What is the difference? Jami, what is the difference when I said do you mind or would you mind?
Do you mind if it's a permission? And would you mind is a request?
Yes, it's like a permission, right? You're asking permission to a person. Es cuando en esta would you mind uno solicita o uno pide que la otra persona haga algo por uno. Pero en este caso, do you mind if uno pide permiso para hacer algo. ¿Ok? Aquí sería, ya no es como te importaría, sino que te importa sí. ¿Ok? For example, and normally you use with I. Good. For example, if I use your cell phone. Okay. So you have a sentence. It's like hey, do you mind if I use your cell phone? Como, hey, ¿te importa si uso tu teléfono? Okay. Las mismas expresiones. No, of course not. Be my guest. Okay. Adelante. My pleasure. Be my guest. Aquí yo estoy pidiendo permiso para hacer algo. Por ejemplo, no sé si les ha pasado, digamos, están, por ejemplo, imagine that, sorry for the Spanish, imagine that you are in a park, right? You are in a park and there's only one bench. Bench is like a bench. What is bench? The place where you sit in the park.
Banca.
Una banca, right? So there's a bench and you are eating, so you need to sit. So you ask permission to the other person to sit. So the question would be, what would be the question? Do you mind if I sit here? Okay. Usted le pide permiso a la otra persona. ¿Te importa si me siento acá? Right? That is formal. Do you mind if I sit here? I am asking permission to do something. Okay. What? Let me see. Do you mind if I, let me see, okay. Stay in your house. Good. For example, Maurice. Let me give an example. Maurice,
Yes.
I need to do something in San Miguel tomorrow, but I don't have a place to stay. And you're the only friend that I have. Do you mind if I stay in your house?
No, I don't. Be my guest.
All right. No, I don't. Be my guest. Okay, be my guest. ¿Te importa si me quedo en tu casa, right? Solo por un día. Sure, not a problem. Be my guest. So that's do you mind? I am asking permission to do something. Okay. For example, I don't know, maybe you ask someone like, do you mind, let me see. I need to put it. If you need to have always if I use your car, maybe, right? An example, I don't know. Do you mind if I use your car? Sure, no problem. Or maybe no, sorry, I can't, right? I'm sorry. Yes, I do mind because I need the car. So that is the difference between would you mind and the difference between do you mind if. Do you have questions? Questions? No questions?
No question.
No question. So,
Okay. We need now is practice. Practice time, and then I'm gonna give you time. So we need to talk, and you have something to do in pairs. Let me see. Let me show. Yeah, that's would you mind and do you mind. So that is very polite, formal request. Those are very formal requests. Now here. Sophie, help me reading, please.
Practice those short conversations with a partner.
Go ahead, continue.
Could you print out the budget field?
File.
Right away, Rita. Would you mind opening the window? Sure, no problem.
All right, look at this one. It's, would you mind opening the window? Is this a request or permission?
request.
It's a request. Sure, not a problem. Yes. And we have some other examples here. Using would you mind. Could or would you mind? Ask polite request. Let me get someone to help me. Eunice, help me reading the part of would. Would you mind?
Would you mind calling the plant manager? Right away.
Right away. Good. Next.
Would you mind getting an appointment with the HR for me? In a minute. In a minute. Would you mind sending this box to the cleaning department? Not a problem.
Exactly right. You don't say yes because that is no for the other person. So you have like look at always. Would you mind? And the verb is an ing. Calling, getting, sending. Right? Would you mind sending this box to the cleaning department? Not a problem. Let me do it. So that is part of your book. And here you have another examples here, like an explanation. Let me get someone to read it. Let me see. Jacqueline, read it, please. Jacqueline?
Hello?
Yeah, read it here.
Okay. Start a request with would you mind? Plus
base form.
The base form, the ing form of the main ing form of the main verb plus any complement phrase.
Correct. Yes. And the other one, continue.
Okay. The expected answer for requests with would you mind are not usually no, I will not mind, but are the actions that I request, or short answer like the ones in the examples above.
In the examples above. Okay. Yes. Thank you. So that's a little bit explanation of would you mind and do you mind. And this is what we saw yesterday about should, well, the last time shouldn't. But I needed to reinforce, would you mind, do you mind? Let me see. Now we need to do some exercises. I'm gonna send you, in pairs, you will have to, first, let me see, you will have to do some examples, and then you will have to create your own sentences using would you mind or do you mind. Here, example, number one. Let's do this, and then we're gonna do it, the practice. Let's say, Adele, welcome Adele. Number one, what is number one?
Would you mind fixing the broken chair?
Fixing, okay. Fixing. And would you mind if?
Would you mind if?
I'm sorry, yeah, this is not, I'm sorry. No, that's not the one, sorry. Good, so what we're gonna do right now is like, yeah, but it's something like that. I'm gonna send you some exercises using do you mind and would you mind, but you will have to create some sentences using would you mind and using do you mind, and then we're gonna practice with some partners. Let me recreate this. Okay, it will be 10. Good. You will have to create 5 would you mind sentences and 5 do you mind sentences. In total 10. Would you mind and do you mind? 5 and 5. Okay, here we go. Go with your partner. All right, everybody. Don't disconnect. Just go on a step. 5, do you mind? And 5, would you mind? Jami, Natalie, Mariela? Natalie, Mariela, Peter? Hello, Irene.
Perdón, pero es que yo siempre me desconecto cuando me pasan a grupos y no sé por qué.
Really, I don't know what's going on. But let me see, you were with number 3. Go with number 3. You're with Jacqueline, right? With Jacqueline.
Okay.
Okay.
No work.
It's not working. Can you see the indication? You don't see the invitation? Don't accept right now? Don't accept. Let me send you back.
Yes.
Now, let me see. Now, yes.
Hoy sí.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks. Lending the money? Lending me the money? Not much
No
money.
No money, no problem.
No problem, right? How much do
No
you
problem,
want, right?
no problem.
Money
Do
is,
you want? Okay.
yeah. Money is not a problem. How much do you want? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good. Nice. Finish with the questions? Almost?
Almost.
Almost.
Okay, good. Remember 5, would you mind, and 5, do you mind? Let me visit the other ones. Okay.
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 Ok. Vamos a ver.
No
otra.
Spanish, no Spanish. Do you mind? Would you mind?
Yeah.
Do you mind if?
Do you mind if?
Okay. Okay. Do you mind if I excuse myself?
If I excuse myself, how come?
Yeah. Do you mind?
Yeah, it's okay. Or for example, another one could be like, for example, teacher, do you mind if I leave early today? Do you mind if I go early today? That's a permission, right? Do you mind if I go early today in the class? If I go early, okay.
If we leave early.
If we leave early, do you mind if I leave early? Yes. Okay. For example, Gamero, in your birthday, right? And your birthday, you invited me to go to your birthday, but do you mind if I take my wife?
Okay. Also, okay.
The question is like, for example, you invited me to your birthday, right? You have a birthday. I mean, let's say not a birthday, but you have a lunch in your house. You invited me to a lunch, to me, but do you mind if I take my wife with me? If I take my wife, do you mind if I take my wife? No problem. Okay, no problem. Bring it in. Okay, good. Mariela, other questions, Mariela?
Do you mind if I ate in your space pizza?
Yes, in this case, do you mind if? Do you mind if I eat? Remember, if I eat, do you mind? Yes. When you use if, do you mind if the verb is original? Do you mind if I eat the extra slice of pizza? Okay. Maybe another one. Let me see.
Would you mind if I?
Do you mind if?
We do. Okay. No, I say would you mind if I on the TV?
Okay. It's a good example. Yes. Okay. Another one could be like, let me see. I'm hungry right now and I'm in class. You as a student, do you mind if I eat in class? Do you mind if I eat this burrito? No, right? Not at all. Go ahead.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to save it. Okay. It's like that. It's polite when we ask, very educated, right? Because, or for example, when you are in maybe in a meeting or reunion and you receive a call, and they say, excuse me, sir, do you mind if I take this call? Sure, go ahead, take it outside, right? So you go and take the call. So that's the function of do you mind and would you mind? Finished with all questions? Yeah, try to create more. Let me visit the other ones.
Okay.
Xavier, Natalia, finish? Xavier?
No, teacher.
almost.
Almost? How many? Now practice the ones that you have. Practice the questions that you have. For example, Natalia, ask a question to Xavier and vice versa.
Okay. Do you mind if I drink this water?
Excuse me?
Do you mind if I drink this water?
Xavier, what would you say?
No, I don't mind.
No, I don't mind. Okay. No, I don't mind. Okay, good. Now, Xavier, ask Natalie.
Would you mind waiting outside for a moment?
Okay. All right. Natalie?
Again, please.
Would you
Hello, Rocio?
Hi.
Hi. Were you disconnected? Can you
Yeah, they
join?
finish.
You finished with Ludwig.
Ludwig,
Ludwig?
de fallar el audio.
Okay. So no audio. You didn't have audio.
The reader. Escribimos, nada más.
Only you were writing. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me stop all of them. So then we need to practice the last minutes. Okay, good. So we have, yes, would you mind, do you mind? Good, Sophie, ask a question to anybody. Select a person and ask the question.
Okay.
Say the name and ask the question.
CEO, would you mind taking the newspaper for me?
Okay, to whom? I'm sorry?
Rocio?
Rocio. Okay, Rocio Guerra. Okay, ask the question again.
Rocio, would you mind taking the newspaper for me?
Rocio, what's the answer?
Sure.
Sure, not a problem, right? Of course
Sure,
not.
no problem.
Not a problem.
Sure, do it.
Yes, good. Now, Rocio, select one person and ask a question.
Oscar.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you mean driving for me?
Mine. Remember, mine. Would you mind? Repeat the
Would
question.
you mind driving for me?
No problem.
All right, no problem. Now, Mr. Gamero,
thank you.
select someone and ask the question.
Okay. Xavier. Okay. Okay. Would you mind giving me to a right to job?
Sure, not a problem.
There you go. Xavier, select another person. Thank you.
Jacqueline.
Okay.
Do you mind if I smoke here?
Okay.
Uh,
What would you say?
yes.
Yes, right. That is a no, right? Of course, right? Of course not, right? Yes. That is correct, right? Some requests are not formal, right? I mean, you can say no to some requests, like, hey, do you mind if I smoke here? And then, yes, because there are a lot of people here, right? We have kids. If you're smoking, yes, I do mind. So the answer is no for you. Thank you.
Okay.
Jacqueline, ask another person.
Christian.
Okay.
Christian, could you mind take the picture for me?
Again, what is the question? Would you mind? Right? Would you mind?
Take the picture? Oh, take the photo?
Take the photo. Okay. But what happened after would you mind? What happened to the verb?
Would you mind taking the photo for me?
Christian, what would you say?
Ay, no sé cómo responderle, teacher.
What would you say? Yes, I mind. Okay, but if you say yes, you're telling her no. If you say yes, that is no for her. It's like Christian, remember that would you mind es como una, es a request very formal, como
preguntar algo que se puede hacer.
Ajá, por ejemplo,
es como que
ella le
si
está
puede
pidiendo.
hacer eso.
Exacto, él le está diciendo, le está pidiendo, disculpe caballero, ¿le importaría tomarme una fotografía? Eso es lo que le está pidiendo. Would you mind taking me the picture? ¿Le importaría? No sé si les ha pasado a alguien que hay un grupo que quieren tomarse una fotografía y les piden, ¿te importaría ayudarnos? Right? Es una manera formal. Si usted le dice, sí, me importa, o sea, no. Understand, Christian? So you cannot say no. Okay? It's like sure, not a problem, okay? Certainly.
Se puede decir, yes, I come.
Yeah, yes, I can, but you need to say, I can. Okay. No problem, right? No problem. Yes, I can.
No se menciona el yes ni el no.
No, porque si usted dice sí, porque recuerde que la pregunta es que te importa sí. Si usted dice que sí, es que le importa, entonces no. Si usted dice no, no hay problema, entonces, ok, hágalo. Yes. Por ejemplo, si yo le pregunto a alguien, hey, ¿te importa si tomo esta silla de tu mesa? ¿Te importa si la tomo? Si usted me dice, no, no hay problema, no problem, tómela, llévesela. Entonces, para mí la respuesta es positiva. Pero si usted me dice, yes, because I have another person here. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yes, depending the question. Yes, practice that. I'm gonna send you some exercises using do you mind and would you mind, so you can practice. And I know that you need to tell me about a topic, right? A problem in pairs, but this is gonna be individually. Select any topic, the topic that you want, and you need to tell me tomorrow for 3 minutes about that topic. Remember the problem, the causes, consequences, and solution. Should, shouldn't, oughta, have better. This is individual. You select any topic that you want. And tomorrow we will talk, right? I send you the topics to the group. Remember, like violence, education is a problem, corruption is a problem, what pensions, someone said, deforestation is a problem. Select any problem and explain it tomorrow. Yes, we are supposed to finish tomorrow, but we will finish on Monday. Yes, I don't know why, but we will finish next Monday. I know that Monday is vacation. It's on vacation, but it will be the last class. And it's going to be just 1 hour. On Monday, it will be just from from 8 to 9, only 1 hour. Because we are having 1 hour and a half. So on Monday will be just 1 hour. So what we're gonna do is, like, tomorrow we have speaking. We need to practice a lot of speaking. And on Monday we have the last evaluation. I'm gonna send you the evaluations that we did last time. I already have them, and I'm gonna send it to you. And on Monday will be the last one. So yes, even though you're gonna be on vacation, but the last class on Monday. So thank you, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you
Right?
tomorrow.
All right. Bye bye.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow, good night.